welcome back to Edinburg CISD's 2021 football season. I'm Superintendent Mario Salinas, and we are excited to see our athletes, our fans, our parents back here at Richard R. Flores Stadium. We are looking forward to a great season and are taking every opportunity to keep our students, our staff, and our parents protected at all times. We firmly believe that co-curricular and extracurricular programs help students become team-oriented problem solvers who are confident and are able to think creatively. Our goal is to provide an opportunity for young people to engage in these types of programs in ways that draw upon their individual talents that will contribute to their lifelong learning. With your help and support, we can reach this goal. We want to wish our players an incredible and successful season and remind everyone to stay safe and have fun.
Hello, my name is Miguel Mike Farias. I am president of the school board of Edinburg CISD. I just want to welcome everybody back. I know it's been a long time coming, but we're finally back together again. What I'm going to be asking for is your prayers and for your support. We're going through some challenges right now, but together we can do just about anything. And working together with this district, we can accomplish everything. I just want to welcome everybody again to the night of football. Enjoy, and God bless you.
At Edinburg CISD, we ignite your child's imagination by providing an all-day pre-K program with certified teachers who care about making sure your child succeeds. We offer high-quality instruction, latest technology for all students, after-school programs, and much more. Enroll now online at register.ecisd.us. Edinburg CISD is the place to be.
Good evening, Bobcat fans, and greetings to our visitors. It is with great pride that I welcome you to Flores Stadium.
Edinburg High School, the pride of Edinburg and the home to the Fighting Bobcats. Still, today, a century of Bobcat history, it continues to be defined by its rich traditions and its unwavering spirit to fight, to succeed, and to defend. Ours are the colors of glory, the red, white, and blue. Our bond as EHS Bobcats and faculty alumni spanning over 100 years continues to define our loyalty to the red and blue and our allegiance to Bobcat pride. We are the sons and daughters of the red and blue, representing excellence, loyalty, and spirit.
We are one school, one heartbeat. We are Bobcats. Again, welcome to Bobcat Country. And as always, stay classy, Bobcats. And true to the red and blue.
September is Childhood Cancer Awareness Month, and at Thursday's Edinburg High School football game, the EHS cheerleaders had a special guest joining them for their pregame show. Cancer survivor Hayden Penelope Martinez was our honorary cheer captain for the evening.
When 6-year-old Hayden found out she was going to be on the field with the EHS cheerleaders, her mother, Jacqueline Martinez, says it was like a dream. Jacqueline talks about Hayden's cancer and cheer journey and the gratitude she feels having her daughter be an honorary cheer captain for the pregame show.
When she first got diagnosed, she had just started a competitive cheer. So that's one thing that she's always wanted to do. She wanted to get back into competitive cheer. She always talks about the cheerleaders. She loves to see them. So when they made her an honorary Bobcat cheerleader, she was just thrilled.
Mrs. Martinez explains how it melted her heart knowing her daughter was included in this special day because it not only made her daughter feel incredible, but it helped raise awareness about childhood cancer.
I saw you on the phone yesterday.
It feels good to know that you have so many people behind you, supporting you. It really touches your heart because you know that you have somebody to lean on. We want to say thank you to everybody. Thank you to the Bobcats, to Eva, to the Greater Gold, everybody for coming together and putting this on for our daughter and bringing awareness that it does exist and there are foundations here in the Valley that do come together and are helping out the children of the Valley who are still battling cancer.
The Greater Gold Foundation helps raise childhood cancer awareness and, more importantly, raise funds to financially assist families in the RGV facing childhood cancer diagnosis. President of the Greater Gold, Maritza Esqueda, talks about Hayden's experience.
I met Hayden 2 years ago when she was first diagnosed. She had Wilms tumor, kidney cancer, and she had a really hard time. Super sweet little girl. I had met Eva, who is your cheerleader sponsor. She lost a child to childhood cancer, and so her and I met a few years ago. Then when I met Hayden, I said, you guys have to meet each other. You know, she's from Edinburg. She loves the Bobcat cheerleaders, and then obviously Eva just kind of took her in, got her a uniform, and the rest is history.
Cheer coach Eva Guerda talks about her personal experience with the Greater Gold Foundation and the reason she's devoted to helping spread and raise awareness.
5 years ago when I was pregnant with Avery, we found out that she was going to have leukemia. She was born with leukemia, and as soon as she was born, she had to have chemotherapy. Ultimately, she ended up passing away, and so ever since then, I've kept up with the foundation as a way of keeping her memory alive. Hayden, actually, I met about 2 years ago when she was actually battling a form of kidney cancer. And she loves cheerleading, and they love the Edinburg Bobcat cheer program. So I talked to Varsity Spirit, and they sponsored her uniform and her palms and her bow. And today we got to get her out here and to perform now that she's in remission and she's healthy, and you know, COVID is kind of under control. We're able to have her out here, so we're super excited to have her with us.
Senior varsity cheerleader Destiny Swope talks about the support within her team and community.
We have a facility here that helps the children, and it's a big thing just to help out because, you know, first off, not everyone can donate that money, so it's more like you donate your love and support towards the community. You know, it feels awesome to be there for her because throughout the time where she started her mission and all that, she got back to being cheerleading, and I think with us being there to support her and her supporting us, it makes us feel like welcome into the community and more every day.
We would like to thank the EHS cheerleaders and the Greater Gold Foundation for helping raise childhood cancer awareness. I'm Dominique Dolorosa with Edinburg CISD, your district of choice.
Last football season looked very different due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Students who participate in band, cheer, dance, and some of the student trainers didn't get a full game day experience. We spoke to some seniors from the condominiums about what they're excited about this upcoming season.
Students who participated in game day festivities were only allowed to attend home games last year due to the pandemic. This meant that they missed out on what they're used to experiencing on Thursday and Friday night lights.
It was like an emptiness in our hearts because we like to perform home and away games to meet other teams, and getting to only perform home games was a different feeling than now that we actually get to do every single game.
I mean, last year not all of us could travel, only a certain amount of people. This year we have like more trainers coming with us, and it's actually pretty fun because we're all together, and the experience being here is actually fun.
Last year was difficult because everything was new. It was really new to everybody, trying to adjust, and it was really hard. But we're coming harder. New year, it's kind of getting better now, and we're here to work hard.
It was really weird considering like the years past, how it was really like fun and you got to be around a lot of people. So it was just kind of weird having to be separated and really not having as much fun as we usually do. And I'm just really excited for this year because I'm around a lot of my friends again and meeting a lot of new people.
So last year was a bit different about how we did cheer, but like we still kept on going and cheering our hearts out and supporting our team, and I think that's what really mattered.
When the students were asked what their favorite part of game day was, they responded,
Seeing the players have fun and like just giving them and knowing that we're there to help, especially with water since it's super hot and they need to drink a lot of water, we're there to support them.
I think the student section, like it gets like really hyped up, and like the parents and the students and even the football players get that like vibe.
It's awesome. When you go into high school, you always dream about being in varsity, looking up to the big guys and everything. Now we're here. It's awesome, awesome environment, atmosphere, love it.
Yeah, just performing at halftime is really fun, but also, you know, being in the stands with all my friends and like just having a great time playing our stand tunes. I'm just looking forward to improving, honestly. You know, it's been like I haven't marched for like around a year now, so being able to get back into it is just really fun. I'm just looking to get better.
The halftime performance is the best part of the football games because we get to get off and give our show of the night, and we also like to see the football players do their thing in the football games because that's the main thing of a football game.
We'd like to wish the Economides High School seniors the best of luck this football season and their senior year. I'm Ana Avila reporting for Edinburg CISD, your district of choice.
Hello everyone, I'm Teresa Garcia with Edinburg CISD Media. 10 years ago, Vela High School opened its doors to students and staff. Many memories have been made throughout the years, and let's take a look at what some of the students and staff have to say about this milestone. Vela High School was established 10 years ago, and the school is celebrating and looking back on the past decade. Vela High School Principal Michelle Benyan talks about the excitement she's feeling, looking forward to the upcoming school year.
I'm super excited. I'm not the first principal, but I am the principal that gets to celebrate 10 years of teaching and learning at Vela High School. And we can't wait to celebrate the entire year. We have lots of activities planned. The message that we've been sending out this year is if it's going to be a ride, let's make it a great one. So here's to the 2021-22 school year. Let's make it happen.
Many of the original SaberCat staff is still working at Vela, such as teacher and Sapphire director Lisa Perez Ruiz. She tells us how special it is to be a part of the creation and establishment of the school.
It's an amazing feeling, being the first set of teachers there, the first organizations, the first clubs at Vela, and just seeing how things have grown throughout the year. It's just been amazing.
Band director Daniel Carrera says it's been an honor to be a part of the RVHS family, and he's looking forward to an amazing year.
We're just really excited to be here. This is our first home game in a while, and we're ready to go. It's a great feeling for all of us. It's been 10 years, and I just think it's awesome.
RVHS yearbook teacher Sandra Casperson talks about what a privilege it's been to capture all the SaberCat memories throughout the past 10 years, and how much of a legacy it really is.
It's not only been fun for me to be able to capture all these memories for the school and for our district, but it's been kind of like an awesome privilege because I know that all these memories that myself and my students have been capturing will go on for generations and generations, and that's like a legacy.
We're so excited to be celebrating 10 great years, and we know that there are many more amazing years to come. I'm Teresa Garcia with Edinburg CISD, your district of choice.
Thursday's September 23rd football game, the Edinburg High School Red and Blue Sergeantettes celebrated their 85th anniversary. The Sergeantettes wore different uniforms from over the years during their halftime performance as a special tribute to the alumni of the program. The Red and Blue Sergeantettes are a part of a special tradition in Edinburg. Being one of the first drill teams ever founded in Texas by Kay Crawford, they're overwhelmed to be celebrating 85 years of the program's existence. Sergeantette Director Cynthia Sanchez talks about how it feels to be on the other side and directing the program.
It is a dream come true to be the Sergeantette Director, having known what it was to be a Sergeantette and all the time and dedication. Tonight's tribute is just completely dedicated to our Sergeantettes and our alumni. Just a blessing that we have been around for 85 years, and we just wanted to honor that tonight.
First Lieutenant Janessa Zuniga talks about what an honor it is to be part of the tradition and a member of an amazing team.
It feels really crazy to think that I'm part of this tradition and organization here. See that this is our 85th line, and it's just like, wow, it's unreal. I'm looking forward to everyone seeing what we kind of brought to the table because I think it pays a really good tribute to the previous members that were a part of the Sergeantettes. So we're going to be using different uniforms from the past years and showing how they represented the Sergeantettes each year before us.
Alumni Valeria De Leon, class of 2017, was a 4-year Sergeantette. She shares all about the tradition and the bonds created within the team.
My senior year was actually the 80th anniversary, so we got to perform with all the alumni, and we had like a field full of Sergeantettes, so that felt amazing. So I do wish that that would have happened tonight, but just having the tribute, the video, it felt awesome. My director at the time, her name was Miss Lisa de Leon and Miss Denise Requenes, and those two ladies, they really formed my years in Sergeantettes. They really helped build the characters, you know. So it is dance team, but they really help build leadership and characters, and those lessons, you hold them for a lifetime.
2001 graduate Jennifer Guerra talks about being a part of the 65th Sergeantette line and seeing the progress over the years.
I didn't know how big of a tradition it was up until just recently that we were the first drill team in Texas. When I found that, I was like, dang, like I'm so proud to be a Sergeantette. We were under the direction of Rosie Guerra. We were, you know, held at a different standard in Edinburg. It's just a great feeling to know that these girls keep the tradition alive.
We'd like to congratulate the Red and Blue Sergeantettes on this milestone and thank all past and present directors and members for keeping the tradition alive. I'm Dominique De La Rosa with Edinburg CIAC, your district of choice.
On Friday, October 8th, the Edinburg North Cougars presented their homecoming court during a special ceremony at halftime. Many different organizations partake in making this special night happen, and we spoke to members of the band and the homecoming king and queen about this memorable night.
Year after year, the Edinburg North Band participates in the halftime homecoming ceremony. This year looked a bit different coming back from COVID-19, but nonetheless, students are excited to be back on the field celebrating this annual event.
After such a long time away, we think it's incredible. It's such a special moment for so many of these guys, and we're glad we can help them live those memories.
This year was actually more exciting to me because last year we didn't have too much, and my freshman year I was a freshman, I didn't really know what was going on. So this year I'm able to have a lot more school spirit and just be involved a lot more.
Things are different now, right? And we gotta adjust appropriately. And we think, hey, let's represent them more, right? It's not about us, it's about them, it's about their special night, and we're just glad that we were here to help.
You know, coming back from things last year, we just wanted to have a different scenery and just focus more on the representatives because, like you said, it wasn't about us, it was about them. So we just wanted to honor them a little bit more and give them that spotlight.
We spoke to the homecoming king and queen, and they shared how honored they were to win the title and expressed their gratitude towards their classmates for voting for them.
A dream come true. I mean, if you would have told me I'd be here 4 years ago, I wouldn't believe it. So it's just great to be here. And I appreciate every single one of you. Y'all gave me one of the best moments of my life. Thank you.
I was like kind of nervous. I was waiting. I was just standing like this, and I was like, oh. And then when they called me, it was like a rush. Yeah, I felt good. Thank you for voting for me, everyone. I really appreciate it.
We'd like to congratulate all the nominees and, of course, the winners for the homecoming court. I'm Ana Avila reporting for Edinburg CISD, your district of choice.
On the September 30th homecoming game, the Economedes Jaguars presented their homecoming court at halftime. We spoke to the King, Queen, and Student Council on this memorable night.
Homecoming is an annual event many students look forward to. The Economedes Student Council is the organization in charge of preparing the homecoming halftime ceremony year after year. We spoke to the Student Council sponsor, Veronica Villa, who talked about the preparation for this special event.
Homecoming is one of our biggest events, so fundraising is, you know, at the very beginning of prepping for it because everything that we use is like we need the fundraising first, so we've been doing that. And really right before the game, you know, we're prepping for getting the nominees ready, getting the carpet ready, the chairs, everything else that we need for the ceremony. Our school is so wonderful, so it's great to like be able to showcase what we have. And then for the Student Council students, they're amazing. I cannot do this by myself. You know, it's thanks to them that it's able to run.
As the Student Council president, Evelyn Hernandez was in charge of making this beautiful night a success. She talks about how she liked being part of the homecoming process.
It's my senior year, and I really enjoyed like being part of it. Like I love having to do a lot with the school. We get to interact with like every single football game. We get to do the basket, like the speeches, and it's really nice.
Homecoming King John Uresti expresses his excitement. He says he has always dreamed of being a part of the homecoming court.
I was very excited. I was nervous at the same time going up, but I knew that I just shake it off, and if I win or lose, no matter what, I was happy with myself. So I've been coming to the football games since I was like 10. I always wanted to win homecoming at least once, or you know, try to be the top 3, so I'm excited for that.
Just being nominated for homecoming court is an honor. But being named Economedes Homecoming Queen is an amazing accomplishment. DNA Garcia says she will never forget.
I wasn't expecting this.
I appreciate everybody for voting, and all the nominees were super awesome too. It was just a wonderful experience. I really love this school. I think it's really cool. The energy, the staff, the band, like everybody I've met at this school is just such amazing like vibes I get from everybody. I love the spirit that we have, our student section, the way everybody's united, trying to like, you know, show our spirit. It's a great school. Just a message to basically anybody, all the nominees, all the people who helped set this up, the students, everybody who made it possible, thank you very much. It is just a very big honor.
We'd like to congratulate the nominees and winners of the Jaguars Economedes Homecoming Court. I'm Teresa Garcia with Edinburg CISD, your district of choice.
National White Cane Day is celebrated annually on October 15th nationwide. Here at ECISD, we have a certified orientation and mobility specialist that teaches and assists students who are visually impaired how to be independent while using a white cane. In 1965, President Johnson signed a proclamation recognizing October 15th as White Cane Day in the U.S. This day acknowledges the abilities of people who are blind and recognizes that they have the same opportunities and are as capable as any other individual.
It's just the awareness so everyone can understand that people just travel differently, and those that travel with a cane are just as, and can be as independent as anyone else to get to and from wherever they need to go to.
Mr. Guzman currently services 22 students throughout the district, and we spoke to 3 of his students who shared their experience with the program.
I've been using my cane since 8th grade. I feel like more confident by myself because now like I know more how to travel more on my own than to be dependent on someone, and actually like feel more independent in traveling by myself instead of telling someone, can you help me cross the street? Can you help me get to this place?
I've been using it, I think, since I was in 3rd grade. It helps me by kids knowing like that I'm coming like around, and that when I'm tapping so that they know I'm coming around, and so that they could move out of the way, and that they could respect my own way, and that they know that I'm visually impaired.
When Mr. Guzman is with me, we use it across the street, up and down the stairs, and whenever I'm outside.
ECISD provides the cane and training to each student that qualifies. Students at any age and in any grade level can receive a cane.
It is just getting the cane to them, and not just in equipment, but it's also to train them as to how to use it. And canes are replaced simply because as a student grows, the cane size stays the same. So as the students start growing, they just start getting longer canes that they need to, and we're there to accommodate the student.
I really thank him for teaching me how to use it and how to be more independent in traveling.
Ultimately, it's just for them to get to where they need to go on their own. As when they leave high school, they need to become that independent individual. Our goal is to prepare them for that post-secondary years where they're going to either go to the universities or be productive members of society.
Former Vela High School graduate Kayla Alonso was given her cane and was trained by Mr. Guzman while she attended Edinburg CISD. Kayla is now a freshman at UT Austin and studying theater and dance. If your child has a visual impairment and you think they qualify for a cane, please contact our special education department by calling the number on screen. An assessment will need to be conducted to determine their qualification. I'm Ana Avila reporting for Edinburg CISD, your district of choice.
We're at Betts Elementary, where we're asking students what they learned this week. Let's hear from them.
I learned about cyberbullying, and if you don't know what cyberbullying is, it's when you're on a computer and then like you post something or something like that, and then people will say bad things about you in the comments. I learned that if that does happen to you, that you need to tell somebody, like a grown-up or somebody that you really trust.
We learned how to do like hashtag and stuff, like a hashtag on the side of each paragraph, and then we put what it was about. So like, if a paragraph was about like an animal, we put like the animal did whatever. This week in science, we're still learning about friction. We were rotating, And one of them you can build like a catapult out of pencils. And then another one, you take your Hot Wheel to learn about friction, and you have to see which one goes the fastest. When we went outside, we had a bunch of different like balls. We had a ping pong ball, tennis ball, golf ball, and a marble. And you choose which one you think would be the fastest. And two people with two different balls put them on a slide. And whichever one hits a board first is the fastest one with more friction. And the one with a bunch of friction was the marble.
And that's what the students have learned this week. I'm Samantha Martinez with Edinburg CSD, your district of choice.
The singing of the national anthem. The national anthem will be
Welcome
sung
to Richard R. Florida Stadium, site of today's District 31 6A game between the visiting Cougars of Edinburg North High School and your Edinburg High School Fighting Bobcats. This is a rivalry game where traditionally you throw out the records. When Edinburg High and Edinburg North play, it's going to be an intense football game between both teams that are well coached, well played game. Tonight's game is going to be very interesting in the sense that the winner will have a better path or a clear path to the playoffs with two weeks left in the season after this game.
Was
Bobcats will be receiving from the north end of the field. Back deep for the Bobcats, number 10, Noel Serna, along with number 20, Derek Galindo.
Off for the Cougars, number 95, David Luna. Ladies and gentlemen, Edinburg Bobcat fans, Edinburg North Cougar fans, it's game time. Kickoff is caught by number 11, Raul Ramirez. Goes out of bounds at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10 Bobcats. Rolando Abrigo's pass to Noel Serna is incomplete. The Bobcats come into this game averaging 307 yards a game. They're being led by quarterback Rolando Abrigo. He's rushed for 794 yards and 10 touchdowns. Currently number 2 rusher in District 3168. Number 11, Raul Ramirez on the jet sweep. There is a fumble on the play. It's recovered by the Bobcats. The featured running back for the Bobcats, Noel Serna, has rushed for 404 yards and 3 touchdowns. The leading receiver for the Bobcats, Christian Ramirez, 2 touchdowns, 17 catches, 255 yards. Pass is incomplete. Pass coverage by Sam Cerda. Joseph Sanchez's punt is being marked at the 42-yard line, where Edinburg North will have a 1st and 10 with 11:16 left to play in the first quarter. Cougar offense comes into this game averaging 271.4 yards a game. They're under the direction of quarterback Evan Medrano. Medrano has passed for 1,113 yards and 12 touchdowns. Handoff to Chris Barrera. Barrera is brought down by Jordan Ayala. Medrano's pass is complete to Marco Guerrero on the bubble screen. Ball on the right hash, 36-yard line, 3rd and 4, Edinburg North. Pass is complete to Jose Suarez. With that reception, it'll be 1st and 10, Cougars. Running to the right side of the field is running back Chris Barrera. Barrera brought down by number 20, Derek Galindo. First and 10 from the 13. Chris Barrera brought down by number 43, Raymond Vasquez. Loss of 1 yard on the carry sets up a 2nd and 11 from the 14. Pass is incomplete, intended for Marco Guerrero. Edwin Muniz on the coverage. Excuse me, correction, Brian Salinas on the coverage. Pass is incomplete. Intended for Yair Rodriguez. Deep snapping on the extra point, on the field goal will be Daniel Rodriguez. Yair Trejo attempting 31-yard field goal at the hole of kick is up and good. The holder, J.J. Hernandez, with that field goal with 8:27 left to play in the first quarter. Cougars 3, Bobcats 0. David Luna's kickoff is fair caught by number 11, Raul Ramirez. Bobcats will have a 1st and 10 starting off on the 25-yard line. Abrego handing off to Noel Serna. injured player, number 65, Amadeo Sanchez, being escorted off the field by athletic trainers Roger Rawlings and Susan Detweiler. After the entry timeout, as we resume action back on the field, ball being set at the 25, 2nd and 10 for the Bobcats. Carry by Noel Serna. On the tackle, number 93, Jesus Hernandez. And number 45, Eliazar Cárdenas. Pass is incomplete, intended for Rivers Martinez. Defensive coverage by Orlando Gonzalez. With that incompletion, they'll set up a 4th and 10. Back deep to receive the punt for the Cougars, number 2, Federico Capadona. The punter for the Bobcats, number 49, Joseph Sanchez. Evan Medrano's pass is incomplete, providing pressure on the quarterback, number 16, Jonathan Duran and Ryan Gudino. Incomplete pass intended for Jason Rosales. Defensive coverage by number 3, Brian Salinas. Milano's pass is intercepted by number 5, Ryan Gudino. Pass intended for number 10, Jose Suarez. With that interception, the Bobcats will have excellent field position at the Cougar 30-yard line. Noel Serna is brought down by Sam Cerda. Loss of 1 yard on the carry will set up a 2nd and 11 from the 31. Pass is complete to Christian Ramirez. Ramirez pushed out of bounds by Federico Capadona. With that reception, the Bobcats will have a 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line. Pass complete to Joseph Sanchez. Sanchez is pushed out of bounds by Sam Cerda. Number 10, Noel Serna on the carry for the Bobcats. With that carry, it'll be 1st and goal for the Bobcats. Ball being set at the 5. Noel Serna gaining some tough yardage. He's brought down by Trevor Acuna and Sam Cerda. Loss of 1 yard on the carry sets up a 2nd and goal. Rolando Abrego, the ball carrier up the middle. Defensively for the Cougars, Isaiah Cepeda and Jesus Hernandez. Short gain of 1 yard. It'll be 3rd and goal for Edinburg High. Noel Serna on the 5-yard touchdown run for Edinburg High. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Deep snapping on the extra point, Gael Herrera. Joseph Sanchez
will be attempting the extra point at the hole of Dylan Garza. Kick is wide left. It's no good. 3:33 left to play in the 1st quarter. Bobcats 6, Cougars 3. Barrera. Initial contact by Albert Armendariz.
Before the snap, timeout, Edinburg North, their first timeout of the half.
There's a world-class facility in South Texas.
Hernandez running up the middle.
Initial contact by Raymond Vasquez, number 43. Ball being set at the 28-yard line. Sets up a 3rd and 9 for the Cougars. Evan Medrano handing off to Chris Barrera on the delayed draw. Barrera running up the middle for a Cougar first down. He's brought down by Derek Galindo. Ball being set at the 43. Pass is complete to Yahid Rodriguez on the swing pass. There is a fumble. It is recovered by the Cougars. Pass is nearly intercepted. It is caught by number 15, Marco Guerrero. Guerrero brought down by Jonathan Duran. With that reception, it'll be 1st and 10, Cougars. Ball being placed at the 42. Chris Barrera, the ball carrier. Yael Herrera, the defender, after 1 quarter of play here at Richard R. Flores Stadium. The Edinburg High School Fighting Bobcats 6, the Edinburg North Cougars 3. In attendance tonight is the Edinburg High School class of 1986, celebrating their 35th homecoming reunion. Please stand so you can be recognized. Start the second quarter of play. Ball being set at the 37, 2nd and 5 for the Cougars. Chris Ferreira brought down by number 99, Yael Herrera. Loss of 1 yard on the carry, sets up a 3rd and 5 from the 37. Pass is incomplete, intended for number 15, Marco Guerrero. Defensive coverage by number 3, Brian Salinas.
Delay a game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down. Hernandez punt is being downed at about the 26-yard line, where the Bobcat offense will take over 1st and 10. 11 minutes left to play in the second quarter. Rolando Abrego running the ball up the middle from the quarterback position. He's brought down by Sam Cerda. 2nd and short from the 35. Rolando Abrego on the quarterback keeper. On the tackle, number 32, Giovanni Gonzalez, assisted by Daniel Rodriguez.
Sideline interference. Edinburg North. 15 yards will be added to the end of the run. Automatic. First down.
Ball carrier Noel Serna is brought down at the 32-yard line by Daniel Rodriguez. Abrego's pass complete to Christian Ramirez. Ramirez pushed out of bounds by Giovanni Gonzalez. With that completion, it'll be 1st and 10, Bobcats. What a run by Rolando Abrego, showing good patience, good moves. Touchdown, Bobcats. Rolando Abrego could be on his way to having 1,000 yards rushing, 1,000 yards passing for the Bobcats. I believe the last quarterback to do that was Clarence Cruz.
Timeout. Edinburg High. Their first timeout of the half.
Two-point conversion for the Bobcats is no good with 9:15 left to play. The Bobcats 12, the Cougars 3.
Keyshawn Garcia returning the kickoff for the Cougars. Garcia brought down by Brian Salinas. Medrano handing off to Mark Hernandez. Initial contact by Jonathan Duran. Gain of 5 yards by Hernandez sets up a 2nd and 5 from the 44. Running up the middle, Chris Barrera. Yael Herrera combining with Jonathan Duran on that tackle. Ball being set at the 45-yard line, 3rd and 4 for the Cougars. Medrano's pass is complete to Yair Rodriguez. Cougars will have possession of the ball at the Bobcat 24-yard line. 7:33 left to play in the 2nd quarter. Chris Barrera tripped up by Jordan Ayala. Pass intended to Marco Guerrero. There is a flag on the field.
Pass interference. Defense, number 3. 15-yard penalty. Automatic. 1st down.
Pass to Jose Suarez is incomplete. Derek Galindo on the coverage for the Bobcats. With that incomplete pass, it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 5. Chris Barrera on the 5-yard touchdown run for Edinburg North High School. Barrera hits pay dirt from 5 yards. Deep snapping on the extra point, Daniel Rodriguez. Yair Trejo will be attempting the extra point at the hole of J.J. Hernandez. Kick is up and good. 6:37 left to play in the first half. The Bobcats 12, the Cougars 10. Good return by number 11, Raul Ramirez, on the kickoff. He's pushed out of bounds at about the 41, 42-yard line, where the Bobcat offense will take over with 6:32 left to play in the first half. Ball carrier, number 30, Jacob Gonzalez, is tripped up by number 21, Eduardo Gonzalez. Loss of 2 yards on the carry sets up a 2nd and 12 from the 40. Rolando Abrego on the quarterback keeper. He's brought down by number 91, Fabian Gonzalez. Pass intended for Noel Serna. Noel Serna, the punter for the Bobcats, his line drive punt is being marked at the 41-yard line the Cougars will have a 1st and 10 with 5:04 left to play in the first half. Mark Hernandez down to the 45-yard line. Defensively for the Bobcats, Jonathan Duran. Once again, Mark Hernandez, a ball carrier. He's down at the midfield by number 89, Jordan Ayala. Player for the Bobcats, number 16, Jonathan Duran. Chris Parera, the ball carrier up the middle, Edward Zuniga on the tackle. Mark Hernandez punt goes out of bounds inside the 20-yard line. It's being marked by the official at the 18-yard line, where Edinburg High will take over with 3:20 left to play in the first half. Pass complete to Christian Ramirez. Ramirez brought down by number 21, Eduardo Gonzalez. There's a fumble on the play. Defensively for the Cougars, Trevor Acuna. It appears the Bobcats have recovered their fumble, set up a 3rd and 11 from the 17. Quick pass to Noel Serna. Serna brought down by Daniel Rodriguez.
Sideline interference. Edinburg. Their first warning of the game. Edinburg North, their second timeout of the half.
Hello, Bobcat fans. It is a great...
Noel Serna not able to get that punt. That will give the Cougars excellent field position at the Bobcat 17 with 1:52 left to play in the first half. Mark Hernandez brought down by Jonathan Duran. A gain of 2 yards on the carry by Hernandez sets up a 2nd and 8 from the 15. Evan Medrano brought down by Edward Zuniga. Also assisting on that tackle, Ryan Godino. 3rd and 8 from the 15. Less than 50 seconds left to play in the first half.
Timeout. Edinburg North, their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Good evening, Cougar Nation.
pass is incomplete, intended for Giancarlo Reyes. Jonathan Duran providing pass coverage for the Bobcats. With that incompletion, it'll set up a 4th and 8. Deep snapping on the field goal will be Daniel Rodriguez. Yair Trejo will be attempting the 32-yard field goal at the hole of J.J. Hernandez. Kick is up and good. Trejo's 32-yard field goal is good with 34 seconds left to play in the first half. Cougars 13, Bobcats 12. Good kickoff return by number 30, Jacob Gonzalez. He's pushed out of bounds at the 48-yard line by number 16, Ulysses Melendez. In at quarterback for the Bobcats, number 12, Ryan Abdigal. Abdigal's pass to Dylan Garza is incomplete. Ryan Abdigal calling his own number, running up the middle. He's brought down by Sam Cerda. After one half of play here at Richard R. Flores Stadium, the Edinburg North Cougars leading the Bobcats 13-12. We will be having the Edinburg High School homecoming festivities at halftime. We'll see you in 28 minutes. Rodriguez returning the kickoff for the Cougars. He's brought down at about the 36, 37-yard line. Chris Barrera, the ball carrier, he's pushed out of bounds by number 34, Jonathan Maldonado. With that carry, Barrera enters Bobcat territory at the 44-yard line. Once again, Barrera, the ball carrier. And once again, Jonathan Maldonado defending on that play. Verano showing good scrambling ability on that play. He's brought down at the 35 by Jonathan Duran. On the carry, Chris Barrera. Defensively for the Bobcats, 48, Homero Cardenas. Ball being set at the 35-yard line. It'll be 4th and short for the Cougars. Crucial play for the Bobcat defense.
False start. Offense, number 60. 5-yard penalty. Remains 4th down.
Hernandez line drive punt goes out of bounds. It's being marked by the officials at the 13-yard line. Doing a good job for the Bobcats. The offensive lineman, 53, Adrian Salinas, 60, Carlos Arteaga. 79, Pedro Rico. 71, Alessandro Escobedo. And 64, George Guzman. Pass is complete to Rivers Martinez. Martinez brought down by Orlando Gonzalez. Pass complete to Dylan Garza. Garza brought down by Federico Capadona. All being set at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 Bobcats. Orlando Abrego on the keeper. He's run out of bounds at the 33-yard line, setting up a 2nd and 1. There's a fumble on the play. Rolando Abrego doing a good job picking up that fumble and throwing it out of bounds. Serna brought down at the 40-yard line with that carry. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats.
Timeout. Edinburg North, their first timeout of the half.
Dylan Garza on the jet sweep. Moves on forward for a Bobcat first down. That's a Bert Ogden Daligas run for Dylan Garza and the Bobcats. Pass complete to Christian Ramirez. Ramirez pushed out of bounds by Federico Capadona. Orlando Abrego is brought down at the line of scrimmage by Trevor Acuna and Isaiah Cepeda.
ball start. Offense, number 71. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Pass complete to Dylan Garza. Garza is brought down by Sam Cerda. Ball being set at the 31-yard line. They'll set up a 4th and 9 for the Bobcats. Pass is incomplete. Putting pressure on the quarterback, Fabian Gonzalez and Trevor Acuna. There'll be a turnover on downs. The Cougars will now have a 1st and 10 from the 31 with 6:20 left to play in the third quarter. Carry number 7, Mark Hernandez. Mark Hernandez gaining some tough yardage there up the middle for the Cougars. Ball being set at the 47-yard line, 1st and 10, Edinburg North. Mark Hernandez brought down by Edward Zuniga. Reminder that the Edinburg High School Band Boosters are selling raffle tickets. They'll be going around the stand selling raffle tickets. Please support the Edinburg High School Band by buying tickets. They appreciate your willingness to buy tickets. Evan Medrano handing off to Mark Hernandez. Hernandez going off tackle. He's brought down by Jonathan Duran and Raymond Vasquez. Ball being set at the 47-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Cougars. Medrano's pass complete to Jose Suarez. Suarez pushed out of bounds by the Bobcat defense. With that reception, the Cougars will have a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Pass is incomplete. It's nearly intercepted by number 24, Albert Armendariz. Running up the middle, Mark Hernandez. Initial contact by Jonathan Duran. Medrano's pass to Yair Rodriguez is complete. Touchdown, Edinburg North. There is a flag on the play.
Ineligible man downfield. Offense, number 13. 5-yard penalty. Replay, third down.
Pass is incomplete. Defensive coverage by number 3, Nicholas Gonzalez. Mark Hernandez punt is down by Federico Capadona inside the 5-yard line. Bobcats will take over with 2:53 left to play in the third quarter, down by 1 point to the Cougars. Gaining some good yardage on that reception. He's brought down by Sam Cerda. Pass is complete to Dylan Garza. Garza brought down by Federico Capadona. 5 yards in the reception, sets up a 2nd and 5 from the 34. Abrigo on the quarterback keeper up the middle. Initial contact by number 21, Eduardo Gonzalez. Ball being set the right hash, 41-yard line, 1st and 10, Bobcats. Carry by number 30, Jacob Gonzalez. Coming up for the tackle, number 5, Orlando Gonzalez. Pass is incomplete, intended for Raul Ramirez. Applying pressure on the quarterback, number 55, Isaiah Cepeda. The ball carrier is number 8, Chris Barrera. Barrera brought down by Albert Armendariz. 5-yard gain sets up a 2nd and 5. Barrera brought down by Raymond Vasquez. Ladies and gentlemen, put 4 fingers up, indicating we're ready to enter the 4th quarter of play here at Richard R. Flores Stadium, with the Cougars ahead of the Bobcats 13-12. Herrera on the carry up the middle. Gael Herrera and Joseph Sanchez combining on the tackle. Barrera, once again, the ball carrier. Defensively for the Bobcats, number 20, Derek Galindo. Chris Barrera dives forward for a Cougar first down, ball being set at the 47-yard line. On the carry, Mark Hernandez, Derek Galindo, and Jonathan Duran combining on the tackle. Pass is incomplete, intended for Jose Suarez. Medrano on the pump fake runs forward where he's brought down at the 40-yard line by the Bobcat defense. Fourth and 4 from the 41. Mark Hernandez back deep to punt for the Cougars. Derek Galindo, the punt returner for the Bobcats. Ball is being marked at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats with 8:55 left to play in the ball game. Abrigo's pass is picked off by number 5, Orlando Gonzalez. Touchdown, Cougars. Daniel Rodriguez will be deep snapping on the extra point. Yair Trejo attempting the extra point at the hole of J.J. Hernandez. Kick is up and good. 8:51 left to play in the ball game. The Cougars 20, the Bobcats 12. Noel Serna returning the kickoff for Edinburg High. Ulysses Melendez on the tackle for the Cougars. Pass to Raul Ramirez is incomplete. Defensive coverage by Federico Capadona. Pass is incomplete. Pass intended for Rivers Martinez. Orlando Gonzalez on the coverage for the Cougars. Federico Capadona and Keyshawn Garcia, the punt returners for Edinburg North. Joseph Sanchez punting for the Bobcats. Chris Barrera down to the 45-yard line. Tackle by number 43, Raymond Vasquez. Chris Barrera brought down by Jonathan Duran at the 47-yard line, sets up a 2nd and 2 for the Cougars.
Timeout. Edinburg North, their 2nd timeout of the half.
Hernandez.
Where Zuniga on the stop. Ball being set at the 46-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short for the Cougars. Chris Barrera running off tackle. He's brought down at the 34-yard line. It appears that he has enough yardage for a Cougar first down. Joseph Sanchez defensively for the Bobcats. Evan Medrano handing off to Chris Barrera. On the stop, Joseph Sanchez. Short gain of 1 yard, sets up a 2nd and 9 from the 43. Barrera up the middle, combining on the tackle, Yael Herrera and Joseph Sanchez. Gain of 2 yards on the carry by Barrera sets up a 3rd and 7 for the 41. Evan Medrano is tripped up behind the line of scrimmage by Raymond Vasquez. Reminder, at the conclusion of the game, we will be having the Edinburg High School senior walk.
Timeout. Edinburg High, their first timeout of the half.
Mark Hernandez punt is down by 32, Giovanni Gonzalez. Ball being marked at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Bobcats with 3:47 left to play in the ball game. Rolando Abrego on the quarterback keeper. He's brought down by Sam Cerda.
Personal foul. Horse collar. Defense, number 91. 15 yards from the previous spot. Automatic first down.
Brought down by Trevor Acuna. Abadul's pass is complete to Dylan Garza. Garza brought down by Eliasar Cardenas. Serna up the middle. There is a fumble. Officials are indicating the running back was down.
The ruling on the field is that the runner was down. He made enough yardage for a first down.
Abadul calling his own number on the tackle, Trevor Acuna and Isaiah Cepeda. Pass is complete to Dylan Garza. Dylan Garza into Cougar territory at the 34-yard line. Ball carrier Noel Serna is brought down at about the 28-yard line.
Timeout. Edinburg High. Their second timeout of the half.
Pass complete to Dylan Garza. Giovanni Gonzalez on the tackle. First and goal from the 10, Bobcats. Abrigo brought down by Trevor Acuna, close to the line of scrimmage.
Timeout. Edinburg High. Their third and final timeout of the half.
Rolando Abrigo running up the middle for a Bobcat touchdown. There is flags on the play.
Assisting the runner, offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Replay, second down. The game clock will start on the snap.
Pass is incomplete, putting pressure on the quarterback, number 99, Trevor Acuna.
Intentional grounding. Offense, number 6. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Also includes a loss of down. This penalty includes a 10-second runoff. Clock operator, please put the clock at 4 seconds and start it on my signal.
complete. The final score here at Richard R. Flores Stadium, the Edinburg North Cougars 20, the Edinburg High School Bobcats 12. On behalf of Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Mario Salinas, Board of Trustees, Athletic Director Roy Garza, we'd like to thank you for your attendance at tonight's game. We'd like to wish everyone a safe trip home. Reminder, Edinburg North will be playing PSJ High at home next week, and the Edinburg High School Bobcats will be open. They will play PSJ Bears on November 5th in FAR.